everyone. Hello, YouTubers. It's Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we got to talk Love Island, you guys. It is lit this season. Love Island is bringing the heat. They are bringing the drama this season. It is an amazing season, you guys, because it has just been dragging these past few years. So I am happy that Love Island is finally back. This has been like one of the most entertaining seasons that we have, you guys, and I'm just here for all of it. So let's get into it, you guys. So we had a cat fight. We had some drama tonight. And so let's first and foremost talk about how the two oldest people in the villa, Ekin-Su and Jay, they love messiness and they live and crave drama, you guys. So basically, Jace instigated, you know, with Ekin-Su that the girls did not see it for her, that in particular, Paige and Amber did not like Ekin-Su. And it's like, I mean, he is playing 4D chess, you guys. Jay is playing 4D chess. You can already tell that he is already tired of Ekin-Su and he wants to go for Amber. He is tired, and what better way to weasel his way into Amber than to set up conflict between her and Ekin-Su, so that way he can play the mediator and simultaneously also get to know Amber. So there is that. So anyways, Ekin-Su, she goes over and talks to Amber and things escalate, you guys. They escalate and I was entertained. I was entertained and I was intrigued. And then for some reason, Paige was like, you know what, girls, let's go over there as well and add to the messiness. No, honestly, I think what it was, I think they were concerned once they heard the yelling. And then the guys, they're so typical. They all like sit and kind of pull up bean bags or whatever and act like they're eating popcorn to watch like women going back and forth. And it's like, seriously, you guys, seriously. But they're no better because they've been like very much into the drama and the gossiping, even more so than the women up until this point, you guys. But essentially, you know, there was just the question of who's real, who's fake. And then, you know, Amber was like, you're playing a game. And Ekin-Su's like, you're playing a game. And she's like, you're just coming for me because you're not secure in your relationship with Dami. And Amber's like, what? Like, it was just all over the map, you guys. But I think here's what it is. Here's what it is. Let's break it down. Let's break the fourth wall a little bit, right? Obviously, the cameras have been following Ekin-Su around for the past couple days because she has been doing it all. She has been crawling on terraces. She has been arguing with Davide. You know, now she's claiming she's in love after being coupled up with Jay for not even that long, you guys. Maybe a day and a half, if that. You know, basically saying that they're in a relationship, except for we've seen no romantic spark between them other than that first night that they coupled up. Other than that, they've just been scheming with the producers. They have been scheming with the writing team. They should have been in the ending credits this episode of writers because they were all over the place producing their castmates, you guys. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So ultimately, it just left on a bad vibe. And then it was funny because Ekin-Su, she tried to pull the victim tears. She tried to pull it out and nobody fell for it. And Amber had rolled her eyes, you guys. Listen, I know some of you guys do not see it for Amber. I know some of you guys do not like this girl, but I am here for her battles with Ekin-Su. Who else is going to go toe-to-toe with her? Who else in that villa is going to go toe-to-toe with Ekin-Su, you guys? Because Gemma seems to only want to butt in when somebody like Amber or somebody else is leading the charge, you guys. Is leading the charge for the fight, you guys. Then she wants to add her 2 cents. But I never felt that Gemma truly liked Ekin-Su. I felt she never got over the comment calling Gemma her little sister. So this was Gemma's payback. But really, in all honesty, are any of them really friends? Like, seriously, like, I feel like the most pure is really India. I feel like they're all kind of two-faced. Like, they've all at one point or another have, you know, pretended in Ekin-Su's face, and then behind her back were like ratting to their couples that, oh yeah, she's sneaking around with Jay, which they knew was going to get back to Davide. And it was just a hot mess. And it's like, you guys are messy too. You guys just don't want the appearance of being messy. You're not going to be vocal about your messiness, but you're going to give the dirty looks. You're going to make the catty comments underneath your breath. You're going to say something smart to the man you're in couples with about Ekin-Su, but the reality is you're jealous that she is getting all this camera time. I mean, that's what it boils down to. But I think as it pertains to specifically with Amber and Ekin-Su, I think Ekin-Su senses that Jay still really likes Amber. If you guys do not recall, remember when, you know, Amber was one of the first people to greet him, and he kept mentioning how they kept locking eyes. She was the first person he selected for, you know, the triple date, the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Told her that she had the highest emotional intelligence out of everyone in the villa until Amber self-sabotaged on purpose, because I guess she felt she was secure, like in terms of her safety being in a couple with Dami, but not so much her feelings towards Dami, and then just kind of checked out. But I think Jay wants to move in on Amber, and, you know, I think this was planting this seed was a way for him to kind of have a wedge between some of the ladies, so that way he can weasel his way in to Amber. And you know, it worked. It worked because it was the girls took Amber's side. They all left as a group with Amber, leaving Ekin-Su in the dust. And it was just hilarious, you guys. I know some of you are team Ekin-Su, and here's the thing, yes, I appreciate her for the entertainment that she brings to the show, but there have been instances where you can tell she has lied, or she's playing up certain scenes for the drama, because at the end of the day, she's an actress, you guys. She's an actress. So it's expected, but I think she just wasn't expecting, you know, Amber to call that out. So I think as revenge, she, you know, that's why we saw in the previous episode that she was like, you know, basically gassing up Dami to break things off with Amber and pursue something with somebody else. And also gassing up Danica, and Jay's working, you know, Dami towards India, like I said in a previous video. Like, they're all playing 4D chess to break up these couples, you guys. And so then it was awkward because the following day, and it was so awkward, you guys, because you could tell that they were sent, that Amber and Ekin-Su were sent in the girls' dressing room to put on their makeup and get ready to, quote, hash things out. But I felt it was too soon. I felt that they should have let this fester for a little bit longer, and I just don't know why they wanted to wrap up this storyline so quickly, because literally there was still tension that morning, you guys. There was still tension that morning where Ekin-Su didn't want to be bothered. She didn't want to really talk to the women, and it was hilarious. And I thought that they should have let that fester a little bit longer throughout the day, you guys. So there is that. And then there were a couple of conversations with India and McKenna where she basically friend-zoned him and was like, hey, I don't see it for us. But McKenna, honestly, you know, you guys didn't see it for each other like the first day in the villa. Like, if we're keeping it a buck, you guys didn't see it for each other. And India was doing all of the work. Akenna was not doing anything until Remy showed up, and then he did just enough to secure his safety while Remy was there to block Remy from having all these interactions with India. And now Remy is upset on Instagram because he is like, all of this, and, you know, you're friend-zoning this guy, and me and you could have had something, so he's all in his feelings. But here's the thing, Remy, if you worked harder, if you ignored the cock blocking that was being done to you and said, hey, you can come back in 5 minutes, there's something important I want to tell her, there's something private I need to tell India, Akenna would have backed off. Because he doesn't do anything else, you guys. He doesn't do anything. And literally, it was so funny because when India is breaking this to Akenna, he's like, oh yeah, well, you get on with Dami. And it's like, dude, like, you don't want any parts of this storyline. You're just literally just handing her off on a silver platter to Dami, your BFF in the villa. Like, make it make sense, you guys. So from there, we get into a challenge, you guys, and we get into a nasty challenge. And here's the thing, you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but in 2022, we're still in a pandemic, you guys. We're still in a pandemic. There are still COVID-19 cases. There's still COVID-19 related deaths. Like, what are we doing swapping spit with people? Like, I was utterly disgusted. It was disturbing to watch. I can't even believe after a pandemic that challenges like this are even existing. Like, no bueno, producers. Please exit out the exchange of bodily fluids from these challenges. They are not giving. You need to stick to the challenges to where something messy is going to be said about some of these islanders that's going to facilitate drama. That was the original point of these challenges, is you have challenges centered around to see who's going to choose who to kiss, if they're going to choose their couple, or if they're going to choose somebody else, if a couple is on the rocks, or if they're on bad terms, or they want to get to know somebody else. Or you facilitate these fun facts types of challenges to where it's going to facilitate some additional drama. Facilitate either a Twitter challenge or, what have you, of some of the messy tweets that people are saying. Just something, or even a kissing booth type of, like, if you're going to do something with swapping spit, you could have done like the kissing booth challenge, you guys. Like seriously, like it was just too easy. I was just so disturbed. And Luca and Danica won, and it was just so hilarious because their confessional, Danica was going in. She was like, "You didn't even talk to me 2 days ago," and Luca was like, "What?" Oh man, it was hilarious. And so then also, Paige and Jack finally shared their first kiss. But here's the thing, you guys, I don't see it for them. I think my conspiracy theory is that Jack and Gemma are going to end up back together after Casa Amor. Mark my words, you guys. Mark my words. They are not as intimate with their couples as you would think, you guys, because it has been mainly cuddles, this and that, but I feel as though they're going to end up back together, and they're going to be like, yeah, I had been trying it this whole time with so-and-so and so-and-so, and I realized it was you all along, and they're going to be together, and they're going to be in the finale, you guys. Mark my words. It is totally going to happen, you guys, because I don't see it for Paige. I think Paige is about to get her heart broken, probably in Casa Amor, because even Jack was bragging to the guys that basically he was like, yeah, Paige is all into me. And it's like, but you aren't giving back the same energy. You are giving her just enough to think that, you and her are solid. And really, you're just keeping yourself solid so that you stay safe for a little bit. And so then we move forward with the other big storyline of the episode, which was Dami. And Dami is apparently playing hide and go seek with Amber. Apparently he is hiding from her so much that she is asking all of the islanders where Dami is. Here's the thing, you guys, and I'm Team Amber, through and through, you guys, and I just don't know what happened. I feel like we are missing something big that took place. Unless they were faking their interest in each other all along, I don't know. But they do not want anything to do with each other other than to keep each other safe until the next go around. And that's just the vibes that I got from them, you guys. And so essentially, Dami wants to move in on India now because he's like, if things are not going well with Amber, I don't want to just waste my time and continue to recouple up with somebody just so that I can stay safe on the show. Like, what fun is that? So Andrew is like the episode counselor because he's been in no scenes like in forever. So they're like, we have to reintroduce the audience to who Andrew is. It's just a mess, you guys. It is just an absolute mess. But, basically he's encouraging Dami. Dami's telling him not to tell Amber. Amber's going to find out one way or the other, you guys. I don't know now with this new dumping how all that's going to play out. But eventually things are going to hit the fan. So, Akenna is telling Dami that India friend-zoned him, and then finally India and Dami kind of have a talk, and he's like, I'm like trying to, so are you saying that you want to pursue things and I want to have you in my bed? And I was like, whoa, buddy, can we talk to Amber first? Can you tell Amber first that you no longer want to be in a couple with her? Can you just do that? Like, why are you telling the entire villa that you no longer see it for Amber and that you are hiding from Amber and that you know that Amber is asking about your whereabouts, only for you to duck when you see Amber and not just keep it real with her and not just keep it a buck with her? Even Amber's up here asking her friend India where Dami is. And she's like, I feel like he's been pulling back. No, sis, he's been pulling back for a while. You are just finally catching on now because he's like literally disappearing now. Like he is literally disappearing from you. Like you have COVID-19, girl. So there is that. But then they surprised the Islanders, you guys, from the results of the public vote that took place the previous night, and revealed basically who the bottom 3 men and who the bottom 3 women are. And it was so messy because they had India read that Ikenna was in the bottom 3, and then Davide, who was trying to hold back a chuckle, had to read Ekin-Su's name. Now, real talk, as far as, you know, the bottom 3 being Ikenna, Andrew, and Jay, I feel 99.9% confident that Ikenna's gone, that he got the lowest votes out of everyone, even though Jay was getting ranked pretty low as well. Now, as for the women, I can't call it. I feel like Ekin-Su is a shoo-in to stay. I think production might have did that on purpose because both her and Amber had just got into that fight, and she also just got into the fight with Davide. So therefore some people might have, you know, not wanted to vote for her in that regard. But I am torn between Amber and Tasha because Tasha has been giving us nothing, you guys. She's been giving us nothing so much that I forgot she was on the show, you guys, until they said her name today. And I was like, man, like this was like the it girl the first week, and now she is completely irrelevant on the show. So it's like, I wouldn't mind if she went because she's not giving us anything. But I have a feeling production's going to keep her, and I just think it's a mistake because I feel like she's also faking it with Andrew, and they're going to fake it with each other until Casa Amor, and their heads are going to turn. And that's just what it is, because Tasha keeps telling him that she wants to, you know, be friends with him, that they want to take a step back because she gets googly-eyed at all these new male bombshells, you guys. She wants out of that coupling, but she doesn't want to look like a jerk, so therefore when she gets exposed, she crumbles back to Andrew. But in all honesty, I feel like Amber has a lot to give. Even though she is a villain and people do not like her, don't like her looks, don't like some of the remarks that she makes and this and that, I feel she has a lot more to give to this show, and it would be such a shame if she was eliminated without having the opportunity to see the fallout of Dami and India pursuing things, and not see the fallout of a potential triangle with Ekin-Su and Jay. It would be a huge mistake to send her home. And I feel as though, you know, the reason that production said that this is only going to be based on the public vote is because since the villa really doesn't see it for Ekin-Su, if they had the Islanders vote, they would have immediately voted out Ekin-Su because the OGs would have stuck together in that regard and got her out. So I think this was on purpose for production to make sure that they had a say in who stays. Now, if they're truly having a say in who says it stays and they're not completely going by the public vote, they would keep Amber, you guys. They would keep Amber, you guys, and, you know, let her continue. And also, it's going to be very suspect, you guys, if all of the dumpings so far have been all black people, you guys. All of the dumpings so far have been black people. And that is something that Love Island UK is going to get tons of backlash for. If 2 more black people are eliminated tomorrow, you guys, I'm sorry. Like, it's not, like, Liam was the person who voluntarily left, but everybody else after that, Afia and Remy, and now whoever goes between Ikenna and Amber, or possibly both, that is, you know, upwards of nearly 4 black people out of the island, back to back to back to back to back. And it's not a good look, you guys. It's not a good look because it looks like you're saying, hey, we met our diversity quota for this season, so now we can get rid of all the black people except for India and Dami, since the fans like them. And that's a huge mistake, you guys, a very huge mistake. I also still feel that Danica's not set up for success because I think they're going to bring in more bombshells and they're going to try to entice Dami and Davide and everything else and, you know, try to spice some things up. So I don't think Danica's position is safe either, but at least she was given some grace and not, you know, being a possibility for an elimination regarding tonight's public vote. But that is all that I have. So I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow, you guys. Like, I'm on the edge of my seat. I can't wait till the first look drops. I cannot wait until the press release drops in terms of what is going to happen so we can try to put together some clues. The way the editing goes, it's pretty predictable though. So I feel like it is unfortunately Amber and Ikenna, but I really want Amber to stay, you guys. I really want her to stay because I need her reaction to India and Dami, because you know she's not going to be filtered. You know she's going to give it to you raw and uncut, you guys. Why do you guys want her gone now? I think it would be perfect theater, you guys. And then for her and Ekin-Su to get into it over Jay would be perfect theater, you guys, because he's looking to get out, you guys. He is done with Ekin-Su. Now that he's orchestrated the drama, he wants no part of the drama anymore and now wants the beeline to Amber. But he cannot do that if Amber is eliminated, you guys. So there is that. So there is that. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments. What do you guys think is going to happen? Who do you guys think is going to be eliminated? What did you think of the latest episode of Love Island, you guys? They are killing it this season. So there is that. But please let me know what you think in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post some content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.